Wrestling fans, the winter heats up with the return of the Berzerker John Nord. The WWE legend will be back for Wrestling Insider tapings, live episodes, watch-alongs, and cyber autograph signings beginning Sunday, February the 20th. Check out Boston Wrestling's exclusive print that the Berzerker will sign for you live on air. Get ready for 3 big days of the Berzerker John Nord. Head on over to bostonwrestling.com for complete information. Wrestling fans, we warned you this day would come. Unfortunately, we're running out of original episodes of Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty each and every Thursday night at 10 p.m., but we're starting up that Indiegogo. You can help the cause. You can help Marty's show continue each and every week. Nobody does it like Marty. We had an incredible time with him at our 20th anniversary bash, November 13th at Memorial Hall here in Melrose. We want to have the good times keep on rolling, but we can't do it without you. Look for the Indiegogo link in the comment section below or across our website and social media platforms. We have some great perks, great rewards where you can even meet Marty himself. There's nothing like it. Since July of 2020, every week we've brought you the show. We need your help to keep on going. We tell you, without wrestling fans, there is no professional wrestling, and there's no better time to help the cause now. Let's keep Marty rocking each and every Thursday night. Wrestling fans, VIP packages and tickets are on sale now for Boston Wrestling Sports Back to the 80's live wrestling event and Legends Fan Fest party Saturday night, April the 16th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts. After successful cancer surgery, meet WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, plus 3-time WWE Tag Team Champions X and Smash Demolition, WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana, the Wild Berzerker, and at least 3 more WWF icons. Take part in a VIP exclusive Q&A session, a VIP exclusive group 80's Legends photos, autographs, individual photos, all before the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow light up the ring like Times Square on New Year's Eve. Get your VIP packages and tickets now to secure the best seats in the house at bostonwrestling.com for a professional wrestling celebration decades in the making. We'll see you live April the 16th.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, this is Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios, downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, in the zip code of Champion 02176 for a weekend filled with 50-degree days. With some single-degree days that we've had over the past few weeks. We'll take it when we can get them. Wednesday night released almost an emergency MWF XTRA video that I'm going to elaborate on more during my Patreon exclusive Inside the MWF podcast this weekend, which you can find easily by becoming a part of the Boston Wrestling Patreon family. Patreon.com/Boston Wrestling, where for the cost of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you get that early. Full-screen ad-free access to Wrestling Insider shoot interviews each week, our library of well over 300-plus full-length shoots, our acclaimed studio shoot interview DVD library that's been seen by millions online, millions more on The Howard Stern Show, exclusive superstar watch-alongs, more Patreon-exclusive videos, and so much more where you, yes you, can directly help keep wrestling legends working by joining the fun at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling. Cheap plugs aside, we are now 9 weeks and 1 day away from Boston Wrestling MWF's Back to the 80's live wrestling and Legends Fan Fest extravaganza. Wanted to focus more on the positive than the negative today. Wednesday night, again, we had to rush to get that Jake Roberts news item out immediately, as we didn't want fans purchasing tickets with the assumption Jake would be there. As you can imagine, it set off a whirlwind of stress and worry, trying to find a resolution with Jake's quote-unquote agent/daughter and trying to find a quality replacement for a man with no character, integrity, or respect to the damage his own history has caused. Hardworking people whose goal isn't to get high, but to give wrestling fans the best value and experience possible for their time and money. Before everything started to turn dark with Jake over the weekend, I thought the main course was done, so to speak. It looked like all 8 80's featured VIPs for the Back to the 80's event were booked. We just haven't announced them all yet. Like the old WWF pay-per-views of yesteryear, I like that slow burn where we announce 1 or 2 matches a week building up to the big day. Well, that 8 really quickly turned to 7. Chairman Manolian was on fire. The phones, the email, the social media lit up with DDP and AEW, interacting with great 80s legends. It was just a nightmare, and it was not a pleasant experience, nor was I a pleasant human being to be around. I was not pleasant. There were no smiles. Those of you that have been around long enough know I'm a pretty spiritual person, and I believe that our friend up at the big Cauliflower Alley Club reunion in the sky, Paul Bearer, said, enough. Enough. He saw what his dilapidated friend Dan Marotti had been through and guided me to attempt the Hail Mary pass to Hacksaw Jim Duggan despite his cancer surgery, and after some interaction with his lovely wife, we're making things happen. Saturday night, April the 16th at Memorial Hall right here in Melrose, Massachusetts, is one of the definitions of 80s professional wrestling. Joins us when we go back to the 80s, when the WWE Hall of Famer joins Axe and Smash Demolition, fellow Hall of Famer Tito Santana, the Wild Berzerker, and at least 3 more 80s WWF superstars to be announced, including one Valentine's Monday night during WWE Raw. I had been exploring adding even more to that list of 8, but let me tell you something, guys. The airline prices that weekend are out of control. I don't know if it's because of school vacation, Easter, both, but whew. Take a look on Travelocity or your favorite airline's website for prices that weekend going just about anywhere. Now, if you guys buy your tickets in advance and help us fill the hall, that's a different story for a different time. I'll be happy to keep the list growing. But again, I wanted to put that out there. I wanted to say thank you to the Duggans. I can't speak for Jim or his health. I don't know how the man feels day in or day out, but unlike Jake, they're honoring their commitment to the event. They're honoring their commitment to professional wrestling fans in the Northeast. These are good people. That's why we had that in-ring tribute to Jim back on November 13th at Memorial Hall. He's not out to screw anyone over. From the first time I met him while working for the late Tony Rumble back in March 1994 in Wakefield, Massachusetts, every interaction and observation of Jim has been a positive one, a happy one, a nice one. And we look forward to that continuing when we all get together in just over 9 weeks. Will there be more to say about the Jake Roberts situation? I honestly don't know. Jake and his daughter made their own version of an attempt to resolve the matter, but I feel everyone involved on our end, including you, the wrestling fan, deserves better than that. They made an agreement. They should honor their agreement. It's that simple. You guys deserve better than that. We deserve better than that for all the hard work we put into this. I've always cared much more about professional wrestling fans than inflating the ego of wrestling stars. So the time is now, folks. VIP packages and tickets are on sale now for Back to the 80s. Saturday night, April the 16th, right here in Melrose, Massachusetts. We'll have a VIP exclusive Q&A session before doors open to all fans. We'll have a VIP exclusive 80s Legends photo before doors open to all fans. We'll have an autograph and pose photo session open to everyone before the superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow light up the squared circle like Times Square on New Year's Eve. Head on over to BostonWrestling.com. Lock up the best seats in the house tonight. We'll see you live April the 16th.
Hi, this is Phil DeCesare. Thank you for enjoying tonight's Wrestling Insiders. Get early full-screen ad-free access to all our Weeknight Wrestling Insider episodes while helping keep Wrestling Legends working by joining the Boston Wrestling Patreon family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling. You can directly help us bring you more great historical wrestling content 7 days a week to enjoy for years to come.